All right, guys, how's it going? Time for another flight coming out of Nashville here. And we are heading to KSDF, and that is going to be Louisville, Kentucky. It is, I guess it's an international airport. I'm pretty sure it is, but it's only about like a 130-mile flight, and it's not too bad. So we're all set up for the takeoff and we're getting ready to go here. So let's get it up in the air because I got a lot I want to talk about on the trip. That'll give me a little time to talk a little bit. Okay, we got flat 7. We got trim set. We got altimeter set. We shouldn't get any warnings going. So let's roll. Let's go.
No takeoff.
And she's telling me no takeoff because the brake's on, I think. Let's try it again.
No takeoff.
Yeah, the brake's on.
No takeoff.
There we go. Brakes off. We're rolling to Louisville. Speed alive. And 2130, and it's time to rotate. And we're going gear up. Let's check the outside. And we got it. Say goodbye to Nashville, everybody. Guys, I got to tell you something about Nashville. Kbna has got a beautiful airport. Beautiful airport. And how I set my flights, how I kind of determine where I want to go is I go to Google Maps. And I get that on my desktop. And like Nashville, I got traffic here. Gonna have to make a turn here in a second, but yeah, that would have been an incursion right there. That'd have been all over the news right there, guys. Look there. If this would have been real life, that would have been all over the news. But anyway, let me set the stuff here and I'll tell you more about it when I do. Hold on. So, okay, we gotta set autopilot. And, we're going to set. I'm gonna be climbing to 14,000 right now. We'll determine if we want to go any more. And we're going up. And we're going to set the auto throttle. So the auto throttle set for 250. Should be going back up now. And then we're going to hit nav. So it should kick in without activating. And sometimes it used to like kick in before I activated. But we're going to have to activate. And activate. And there goes our turn. So turning now. Okay, now I can talk to you guys. Flaps up. Everything's set for the cruise up to 14,000. But how I do my flights, you know, is pretty interesting. It's you put Google Maps on your desktop or your taskbar. And you type in the airport. Well, Kbna, okay? I typed it in. It went up there. Man, they had so many pictures. This airport is so beautiful. It's a beautiful airport. If you don't do that, you really need to do that because you can see some of these airports, their layouts and everything. Excuse me. These layouts are nice, and this Kbna, this really looks nice. You know, they're all turning into malls. It's kind of like a mall, but it's really beautiful airport. And you know, I went through tons and tons of pictures, and I found out I didn't know British Airways came into Nashville. Nashville is hopping, bull. And they got British Airways in there. They got WestJet. And I think we had WestJet coming into Charleston, but I'm not too sure if they're still in here. I'm pretty sure they might be. That's the connection to out there in Portland and all. No, wait, WestJet? No, that's your Canada connection is what that is. And then you got your Alaska from Charleston is that's your West Coast, Portland, and all that, and Alaska. So anyway, just wanted to throw that in there. If you really don't use Google Maps, you need to start because it kind of helps you out. You just type the airport in there and it takes you right there where you're departing from, and then you can zoom out on the map, see where you want to go. Well, I was looking for, not too long a flight, about 100 and something miles, and I found Louisville, Kentucky, and that's where we're heading right now. So that will be my landing airport, KSDF, and I think we're at leveled off 14,000. Yes, we are. Let's see what our miles are here right now. And move this. And see here. Yeah, we got 110 miles. Let's go up we don't have to go up too much higher. Let's go up to 17,000. Yeah, 17,000. That's usually like a trip from Charleston to Atlanta right there. You don't want to get too high because next thing you know, you're going to be coming back down. But anyway, another thing I want to talk to y'all about, I'm going to start switching up my stuff. And, you got your tutorials on Flight Simulator 2023, like landing challenges, bush trips and stuff. I don't know about the bush trips, but I do like the landing challenges. And I also got some other kind of stuff in there, like some CJ4 trips I put in there from Flight Simulator on their website. And, I could do some of them, kind of make it interesting for everybody if they're enjoying this kind of stuff, which I don't know if they are, but if you aren't, I'm sorry. But, I'm just way to share the old aviation experience with you. Be pretty cool if got one to go. If they made a video game, which I haven't checked into that about working the ramp on aircraft. That is interesting. Like I said, I did that for a long time in my early career and in my late career. When I couldn't figure out what I wanted to do after the warehouse I worked for a long time closed up shop and sent us on our way, gave us some severance pay, and we didn't know what we were going to do after 24 years. So, I started digging and I started working for Delta down in Melbourne, Florida. I worked there for about a year or two, and then I came back down here, worked for Jetstream at Charleston, and I found out I wasn't getting no younger. So I gave that about 2 or 3 weeks, and I told him, I said, hey man, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm just not as young as I used to be. So let's pick up the speed a little bit. I'm just gonna be honest with you. After that, I told him I'd give him one more week of good work, and then I was just gonna go kind of hang it up, because climbing up in them bends of the airplane, kneeling down. Though you got your knee pads and all that. When you got an HR or something, and they're pretty heavy, and I don't know. I just got out of it. It was time to put it to bed and go back to my other jobs that I used to do, like driving a yard truck and driving a forklift and stuff like that. Then they needed a yard truck driver where I was going, and I did that for the last want to say, I think it was more than 14 years because I left and came back. So I'm going to say 14, 15. So I'm going to say 16 years. And the job that I went to didn't kind of work out. It wasn't what I expected. So I don't know. It was good pay and all that, but it just wasn't what I was expecting. So anyway, uh, you know, working the ramp, if they had a game like that, that would be pretty cool, wouldn't it? Working like you got to rush to different gates and stuff and unload them and then get them ready to go back out and, push them back. Like I pushed my share of aircraft back. I had a lot of experience about that. That was pretty cool. And heck, I even have pilots play music to me on the headphones. That was pretty cool. Down there in Florida. But anyway, what else was I getting ready to say? Oh, about doing stuff on my channel here. I play some shoot 'em up games and all that. But I'm gonna switch it around. I'm gonna switch it around on the channel a little bit. I'm gonna try to do different things like landing challenges and stuff like that, which I haven't did. Drink here. Excuse me. But it is a clear day. I have to say that. I do have the real live weather on, but evidently the clouds are not around anywhere. I don't see no clouds for miles. You see some haze, but that's about it. And got some people flying along with me here. How y'all doing, guys? Scrappy Bikini? 89? Wow, what a name. Kind of cool. Some of these I can't pronounce. 1976, whatever that is. Orion. Hope I pronounced that right. Sorry if I missed it. We've got Slosh Buffalo 98. That's my team, dude. Buffalo. Watch it. And then you got Montana. Anyway, got him back there. Hope y'all are doing okay today. If you catch the video, you're on camera. Anyway, let's go down here and check the mileage. 74 miles, okay. Got to keep eyes on that. We'll start going down at 50 miles or 40 miles. Another thing I want to talk about, how committed is Flight Simulator for the weather to be on at least 5 to 7 to 8 years when they get into 2024? Because, guys that have been flight simming so long, you see what happened, okay? 2000 and Flight Simulator 9, okay? And I started at 98, and I don't think I can't even remember if we had live weather on 98. It's been so long. But then 2000 came, and then 2002, I think we had live weather back on that. But they jumped ship from what I can remember is 2004 to Flight Simulator X, and now we got this one, okay? Now, are they going to jump ship on the weather? Or are they going to hold their because people pay good money for these aircraft. I usually look for the deals online for the aircraft. I don't really spend a lot of money on aircraft, but I do spend money, and it does add up. Now, are they going to be committed to the weather? Because, like one time when I first had my simulator downloaded in my laptop, I could never get the weather. Like it is right now, this is what it was like right now, clear clear skies, but I can see the clouds in the distance out there. But are they going to be committed to the weather for another at least 7, 8 years? I mean, because they'll be working on 2024. And next thing you know, they'll say, drop 2020. Let's go to 2024. And then they'll pull the weather and drop the weather, which that really makes me mad. I'm serious. Let me get a drink. But you got to look at the money you put into these things. I mean, this ain't cheap. I mean, it adds up. A lot of guys go overboard and they buy all this stuff like the yoke and all that. That's not me. I'm happy with a flight stick. Now I would like to have the 737 throttles and all that, but that's you're getting into money there, and I don't want to get involved in that. But thinking, you know, what are they going to be committed? That's what I want to know. Are they going to be committed to the weather? Now, when I couldn't get my weather working on 2020, I kept, sending messages out on, I got to get Discord back in here, but I was sending messages through the Xbox gaming site telling them that I was having trouble with the weather and I couldn't figure it out. And I did not want to uninstall the game. Well, I'm going to be honest with you. The only way to get things working, guys, if you're having problems with the weather like I did one time, uninstall it and reinstall it because that fixed the problem. It really did. And I was back online with the weather. I couldn't figure it out. Now there was another weather thing that I downloaded. I can't remember the name of it. I paid for that and I got it, but I had to. I said, well, if I'm going to uninstall Flight Simulator, I might as well get a clean slate with my laptop. Just go ahead and wipe it. So that's what I did, and then I put this Flight Simulator back on my big hard drive, 2 terabyte, and I'm thinking about adding another 2 terabyte to the main system, but I haven't made my mind up on that yet. I want to do it. That costs money. But things like that you got to look at because y'all spend good money for this stuff, and okay, we're down to 48 miles distance. I got it. What I got it revved up at? I got it at 273. I should have went to 275. That's what I should have went to, but didn't really do it. There we go. Make it a 75. But what I'm saying, guys, if you're into Flight Simulator like I am, I really do love it. I love it to death. And these guys that do these programmings, and you got to give them a hand, for what they do, and makes Flight Simulator very, very interesting to a lot of people out there. So, one day I want to get an I-9 because I know 2024 is coming up, and eventually I'll go there. Probably another, like I keep telling everybody, at least another 4 to 5 years before I even think about 2024. Because 2020, I'm just really getting involved in it and getting to know how to use it, and I found out about the NVIDIA experience, and I'm starting to learn about that, how to use that, and I don't know, just a lot of stuff. All right, we're going to close in at the airport here, so we're going to try to get ATC on the line here at KSDE and see if they have something on ATC, so I can get an update on the. I'm going to change airports. Search, and we're going to do ASDF. That it? KSDF. KSDF. And we do have it. Louisville International. Grounded tower. That's what I want. Grounded tower. That's the only ones they have. They didn't have tower by itself. Okay. What I hear there, it sounded like one center they're doing departures on. I'm not too sure, but I'm going to find out here shortly. They're pretty busy. They do have a lot of traffic. Let's see where we're at now. Okay, we're 30 miles out. We need to start down. I'm gonna say let's go down to 7,000. All right, on the way down. Okay, they got 1.7 right. They're using the part. So if they're using 1.7 right, if they have a 1.7 left, I'm sure they're using that for landings. So we'll look at that coming in here. But guys, I didn't tell you, I hope you're having a good day today. I haven't really talked too much about your day. I hope it's going okay. And I hope my videos help you out, which, you know, I'm not a professional, like I said, but I enjoy being out here with the crowd, trying to learn stuff. And like I said, throw stuff at me on my channel. I enjoy talking to people and learning stuff. I had a comment from an elderly gentleman in my age, I believe, and he plays games with his son on his I think it was an Xbox or PlayStation, and he enjoys it. He enjoys the heck out of it, so that's good. I don't know if they fly a flight simulator, but I don't know if he probably subscribed to my channel because I have a big, I think it's 11 or 12 subscribers. All right. But anyway, so throw anything at me on the website, on the channel. I mean, and if you got something you want to ask me. I don't care. Just make your comments respectable and all that. I try not to cuss on here because, you know, I do. You know, I might slip up one time. Okay, I'm going to be honest with you. Because everybody does slip up. That's why when I post my videos, I make sure I put my videos are for everybody over 18, because if I slip up, I don't want to make that mistake and say something bad and then they ban me, and I don't want that. So what I'm saying is I try to be kind of level-headed when I'm explaining stuff on the channel. I try not to cuss, but sometimes I do slip up because I got a caca mouth. I mean, a potty mouth, you want to call it that. Okay, I think this is the airport up here. I got UPS on the ground up there. Yeah, and Louisville's big. We're going to go ahead and disconnect from everything because that's got to be it. I haven't put the map out yet. Let's check it out. Yeah, that's it right there, dead ahead. So what we're going to do, we are heading, what's our course? Course is 023. Yeah, we're heading 023. So we're going to go to 17, which would be, we're going to disconnect, and we're going to take a right here. We're going to pull the throttles back. Take the nav off. Take everything's off. Okay, looking at it, 17 would be on the other side. So I kind of messed up. I went right where I should have went left. Let's look at the airport here. Where are we at? Can't really see it. But we'll go all the way around if we have to. Take an outside look here. Yeah, 17. Yeah, what we need to do. We got traffic. We're flying into traffic on departure, so we'll definitely correct on that. Could fly over the airport and do a left bank in there to 17, either left or right. I think, what did I say, 17? I think they're using 17 right for takeoff. If I'm right, I can't remember. We'll try to take a look and see. Anyway, yeah, the FAA might have my butt for this one, because I definitely screwed up by coming on the departure end of the runway, which that was a bad move for me. Of course, Jimmy's going to screw it all up. So looking at what we got down here, we see UPS down there. I think that's on the ramp. Yeah, this is a big hub for UPS. Real big hub. Y'all watch out. My buddy, he's sick. Just watch out. I told him, I said, it'd be my luck if I catch it. He's not feeling too good. He's got a real bad head cold, which I get a dry throat all the time. And kind of makes me cough. So, I don't know. Just watch out for yourself. Take care of yourself. Okay. And down a little bit. Putting that a little flat to slow us down a little bit. Widen out the approach here, looking out here. I don't see nothing coming in. So that's good news. Oh, and those pictures that I seen of Nashville Airport, the one I left, that's a beautiful airport, man. Guys, you got to check that out. I definitely I recommend that, use that as your flight setter if you just want to go flying anywhere, like go to different airports. Then you get a real view of the picture of the airport. They got people that share their experience going through the Nashville airport, that you know, like getting on a plane. And let's go. I think the left side here is what we want. So anyway, yeah, they share their experience about everything. And it's pretty interesting. I enjoyed it. I really did. It's too high there.
Landing gear. Landing gear.
Okay, gear coming down.
Landing gear. Landing gear. Landing gear. Landing gear. Landing gear.
Alright, speed at 155. Let's see where I'm heading here. Yeah, this is 17 left right here. If I'm not mistaken, I'm not an expert on this, but looking at the course thing, and what I'm thinking it is 17 left. So let's see if we can do an ace landing here. Probably do a flight this afternoon. Probably head up to Cincinnati. I don't think we're too far from Cincinnati now since we're in Louisville, Kentucky. Speed 126. I'm kind of low here on the speed. Let's put it in a nosedive from the runway. Yeah, 17 left it is. And here we go. Ooh, that was nice. That bump. I kind of floated. Paddles up. First thrust set. Yeah, that was kind of it was a bumper. I kind of floated and went up and went back down, crossing across the runway here. And I'm going to go to the FBO over here, which I think this is an FBO. So, no, that's not an FBO. What we got here? We got FBO over here. Oh, guys, I need to charter, set all this stuff up before I even go to the airport. We're going to take it to the right side over here. Looks a lot like cargo, though. Okay, paddles down. Turning. Have to slow down a little bit. I don't know where we're going here, but we're going to try. Do this professionally. Slow down to turn. I see UPS all on the ground over here. You know, so much more I got to learn about Flight Simulator because they have different clans. Like, you know, when I say clan, I mean like different. Yeah, I think that's freight right there. So we're gonna mosey on down this way here. They have different like groups. You want to call them groups, but sometimes they call them clans. Like you might have UPS people that Flight Simulator, or like a group club that fly Flight Simulator, and that's probably what a lot of people come out of Louisville doing. And then also heck, Nashville, let's see what that is right there. Zoom in here and look. There's one of those he popped up, didn't he? Ha! Okay, I think that's gonna be cargo right there. I think we're clear to cross here. We're clear across. I think right over there would be the far side over there that I passed. Let's take a look up this way a little bit, and then we'll cross back over. I think that's the terminal over there. Kentucky Terminal, or Louisville Terminal, whatever you want to call it. You usually see a lot of little planes at FBO, and I don't see none yet, but that's the gates over there. Well, no, you got UPS over there. What am I saying? The gates. Where the gates are. I need to look on AirNav and get all the information I need. Okay, I see some pumps over here. Excuse me. So I'm gonna do a right turn here, which, yeah, I think that's my best bet right here. Clear it across. Yeah, that's good to do. I do see some pumps over here, so I'm gonna take it right there and just park it. Yeah, you got a lot of UPS coming in here. This is definitely. Or let's go right here. Let's go over here. This looks like a. You got the pumps and all that right there, and got a place right down there. We'll just go right here. Park it on the ramp right here, which don't look too bad. Um, though it does look like kind of like cargo. But we'll just park it over here. Let's see where these lines are going. I got a like a parking block or something. I don't see them. We're just gonna pull it up right over here. If we're in the wrong place, they'll throw my thing away. And I don't have nobody. And usually, like I said, when you're flying, stop right there, and we're gonna lock the brakes like so. And we're gonna cut them down. Usually, like when you land at an airport and you're doing like private charter stuff that when I used to fuel, I used to do these guys, and it was like you would wave them in, either get on the golf cart or the gator and have a follow me flag or something, and they'd follow you, and then you'd park them, and then you'd ask them if you needed fuel, and they'd give you the amounts, and then you'd go ahead and go get the jet truck and fuel them up. And then, I kind of, like I said, I got out of that, and now they got diamonds. I don't know, a lot of people on flight schools are using diamonds, and they take jet fuel. Now, that diamond is a good aircraft, goes a long way on jet fuel. Really, really good gas mileage for flight. Okay, guys. Well, I'm probably boring you here, but like I said, I'm going to try to mix stuff up and kind of do different things on the channel, like landing challenges. Try to make it interesting. Then I'll have my all my shoot 'em up games going too. So I'll kind of try to keep it active and different stuff that people might like. So we'll probably do a flight this afternoon to Cincinnati, and it's this afternoon just about. So let's make it a 5 o'clock departure, and I'll be back on here then, leaving out of Louisville, going to Cincinnati area. So guys, I enjoyed it. Hope you did too. You got anything you want to say about my videos? Go ahead and post it. If you like them, like and subscribe on my channel. I sure do appreciate it. If you don't want to, that's fine. If you just like to watch them, that's great. So until next time, though, I will see you later. Y'all have a good day and what's left of it, and I'll see you about, let's make it 5:30, 6 o'clock, okay? Bye-bye.